Welcome to Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. It is my honor and my pleasure to introduce you to an American hero. His name is Meredith Beal, and he has lived the 20th and now the 21st century. And in the 1940s, he was a trailblazer. He is one of the original members of the Montford Point Marines. Why don't you tell us about the steps that you took to change the face of the Marines in the 1940s?
Well, that changing of the face is not left directly with me.
Of course, but you're being humble.
Yes.
But what happened with the Montford Point Marines in the 40s?
Well, before 1942, no one of black persons originally were not admitted to the services.
Segregated. I mean,
Segregated.
literally, the services were segregated.
Correct.
You were in a separate camp at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina.
I was not. Before that, there were none.
None.
That's right.
Literally none.
That's
and
right.
so the Montford Point Marines was the first organization that accepted African Americans.
Correct.
How did that make you feel? Did you realize, sir, that you were changing the face of American history?
I don't think I did really at the time. I had just shortly graduated from college, and I was looking for some adventure for the future.
Sure.
And I figured this would be an adventurous adventure.
Did you know at the time that you were part of the desegregation of the Marines? Was it a big deal, or did it just kind of happen?
Some of each.
I understand.
And we were inducted at a base right outside of Washington, D.C. About 45 men of all races, from all places, not all places, all men.
Were there news cameras around?
No.
It was done quietly. You specifically, though, broke ground in 1945 because you, the man before me, the hero before me, was the first African American enlisted to perform duties at the U.S. Marine Corps headquarters in Washington, D.C. You.
Yes. They kind of skipped over something there, though.
They found the wrong guy?
Yeah. I started out being the chief clerk, not started out, but shortly after I came out of boot camp, which is a 90-day situation, you're assigned to a place in camp, Montford Point Camp. I was chief clerk there. And then after a couple of years passed, near the end of the war, a director was sent from the Marine Corps headquarters to apply for, we could apply for a position at Marine Corps headquarters.
Did you know at the time that you were the first?
At the time I did know, yes.
What did that mean to you? I mean, a nice boy from Marshall, Texas? What did that mean for you?
Well, it meant a lot, but I never made any extraordinary thoughts about it. I just went on and did what I needed to do.
But apparently the President of the United States did.
Yes.
Because in 2011, a bill was passed awarding the surviving members of the Montford Point Marines Congressional Gold Medals. And you accepted that gold medal not too long ago. Wow.
Yes.
I just got chills.
Yeah, it was outstanding. It was unforgettable. There were about 400 of us who really survived and made it there. Some didn't make it because they expired.
Sure.
Some ill, some did not care.
And I have to ask you, and again, he is our President of the United States, but he happens to be of African-American descent. Would you ever expect that you would have gotten a Congressional Medal of Honor from an African-American president?
No, I did not. I would not have expected that.
It is a real honor to have met you. Your granddaughter is here. Your son-in-law is here. Thank you so much for everything you have done for your family, for your country, for your nation.
Well, I did my best.
Yes. His name is Meredith Beal. My name is Brad Pomerance. We thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.